So today is all about statistics. Yes, the dreaded stats. Now let me tell you, I was super afraid to take this course. Like, I didn't think I had it in me to take such a difficult class. But I did have a come to Jesus moment, and I said, stats is required for the RN to BSN. Or if you're going straight to a BSN program, you have to take stats as a prerequisite. And the truth is while an ADN may put me on the journey to being a nurse, and I will become a nurse if I pass the NCLEX, no one's gonna hire an ADN who doesn't further their education and get a BSN. In fact, for most hospitals, they require it that within 1 year, or I think 5 years, that you get your BSN. So if I can't pass this class, then what's the point of even going to nursing school? So I made it a point to take stats over the summer, challenge myself to say, look, I'm gonna take stats. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna pass it so that I can go straight from nursing school to the RN-BSN program. I'm gonna read off of my website the little summary that I put up of the class, because I was so out of it. It shows my trauma after the class, because I wrote it right after I saw my passing grade. So I'm directing you to my website, Nursing Journey by TamaraB.weebly.com. It's where I upload all my syllabi, study guides, all that good stuff. So, stats is not to be played with. This class started out easy, but by the time I got to the last test, I was like, OMG. There are 10 million formulas. The only good part about this course is only some aspects of the course build on each other throughout the semester. My number one tip would be to learn the name and symbols for each concept and know the difference between sample and population. These concepts carry throughout the course and will trip you up if you don't know and understand them. Everything I wrote there is facts, 100% true. Stats will trip you up if you are not paying attention from day one. It's not to be played with, y'all. Learn the difference between sample and population on day one. They're going to teach it to you on day one. Learn it, memorize it, learn it from now. Learn it before day one and understand it, because there are a million formulas, and some of them pertain to sample, some of them pertain to population, and if you mix up the two, you're already off to the wrong start. You're going to do all this work and it's going to be in vain because you're going to get the answer wrong. And then see if you can find the calculator online. Most calculators, or the calculator we were sent to, was available online, and it had a free 90-day trial. This is a 6-week class, so obviously the calculator was good for the entirety of our class. That calculator, first of all, you can't do stats without this calculator, because it's a graphing calculator. You can't do stats without it, because you will spend 30 minutes on one problem trying to do it by hand with the little formulas. So make sure, if you cannot afford the calculator, you go online to the calculator's website and you go get their trial. You're gonna need it. What else? If you're at Miami-Dade, I recommend trying to take the class at North Campus. Now, you have to go to ratemyprofessor.com, because there are some professors that have some really awful reviews. You'll want to avoid them. But there's one professor in particular, the one I took. He didn't have the best reviews, but he had overall pretty good reviews. And it turned out to be true. Let me tell you, he's a ranter. He doesn't like it when people don't participate, because for him it's listen, I'm getting paid to do a job, but I actually want you to learn, and I can't know if you're learning if you don't participate. So I actually participated in every single class, and every single class I spoke up. That man knew my name. Okay? So speak up in class, because in the end, it's actually going to help you. If nobody else speaks up, if you're the only one doing problems, you are going to be the star student, because you're going to learn so much. Because even if you get it wrong, the professor's going to know exactly where to remediate and what to do to reinforce your learning. So you want to speak up, because if you don't need to work on things that you're getting right, you need to work on things that you're getting wrong. So if you speak up, you get the answer wrong, they know how to remediate, and they know how to build you where you need to be built. So don't be afraid. Listen, when it comes to nursing, first of all, nurses can't be shy. They can't be afraid because we're dealing with people who are not in the best mood, people who have problems and issues. That's why they're at the hospital or nursing home, wherever you intend to be. So don't be afraid to get in your professors' faces. And I don't mean like rudely. I mean like approaching them, talking to them from day one and letting them know your situation and how you're going to step up and boss up and do what you need to do to pass the class and to get the grade that you desire to get. So I did get a C in the class, and part of that's my fault. I did miss one of the tests. There were 4 tests. I missed one. And all I can say is I'm a new mom. Okay, I'm a first-time mom, and I have a really small baby. And the test was on a Saturday. Usually our tests are usually like on Sunday, by like 11:59. You know what I'm talking about? It was a Saturday, and I'm exhausted. I'm a Monday through Friday type person who works. And it just slipped my mind, and I slept, and I spent time with my baby. And had I not missed that test, I would have got an A in that class. Ooh, child, it's that serious. Missing one test, I went from getting an A to getting a C in the class. But the point is I passed, and now I'm so ready for nursing school. Well, I really hope that you all thoroughly enjoyed this series, that you got some tips and tricks. I hope for people at Miami-Dade that you will reach out to me. There is so much more information, but I don't intend to make 30-minute long videos. So if there's anything specific you want to know, you can't get to advisement, you don't know anybody else, please reach out to me, send me a message, comment, whatever. I am so here for you. You can also reach out to me on my website, nursingjourneybytamaraB.weebly.com. I thank you so much for watching. I hope that you get as much information and joy out of watching this series as I got out of making it. I love you guys. Good luck with your studies, and I hope we're all a bunch of future nurses.